Long ago, in the times of ancient Greece, philosophers such as Socrates and Plato expanded the minds of men. In modern day, these philosophers have new names. They are Mitch and Dimitri. This is Manthropology.
You know, this whole segment, this 1 hour has changed dramatically ever since you brought notes into it.
Notes are a thing. And let me tell you what else is a thing. Manthropology, Manthropi, that's right. We're back for another week. Thank you for tuning in. I just got to start by saying it again. Don't forget to like and share us on Facebook. We appreciate all the support you have been giving Manthropology and all of us last week. iTalk radio app. It's easy. You just got to go to your respective app stores and download the thing. Check out the great lineup on Agape Greek Radio, all the different shows. But again, we love you. Thank you for the support. And let's get right into it because we only have an hour, Mitch.
Yeah, that's all we got.
That's it. That's all we got. And it's crazy how time flies.
Yeah, I like it. What do we got on the itinerary today?
Good question.
You enjoying that gin soda?
These things are fantastic.
It's nice, right?
You know what? We're not one to, I'm going nude today. Not what you're thinking.
Little change.
Little this. Yeah, these are nice. These are nice. But they're popular. And they're like the White Claws. You know, I didn't even know what a White Claw was. So the guys were talking about it last week. It's another one of these drinks. Apparently, they're sold out everywhere.
Oh, yeah. It's a big thing right now.
It's a big thing.
Nudes and there's so many variety. Yeah, there's so many brands now.
You know
that are doing
what?
the same thing.
Smart branding. Nude. No sugars.
No sugar.
It's nude. It's
Drink it
coming
and
in.
you can take your clothes off.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. It's a great marketing.
Wow.
You know what? We'll see. Maybe by the end of the show, that blues will come off.
Yeah,
You never know. Who knows?
Antonio's at the sexy. No. Look, what do we got on the itinerary? Okay, we are, you know what? It's hot topics this week. That's what's happening on Manthropology. We're going to tackle church versus state.
What?
Yeah, we're doing it, Mitch.
We're going to do it?
Right here, live, on Manthropology.
I'm limbering up. All right.
You know what else we're going to talk about?
What else?
We're going to talk about how Greeks, how they prepare when they're having guests over. You know, there's some events that are coming up.
Absolutely.
You got like Kostaki's birthday.
I got something to say about that, for
There's
sure.
something to be said. There's something to be said. And of course, Quick Pick 6, Maga Malaka, all of your favorites, all of your staples right here within the hour. I want to get into it. I want to give it all to you. But before all that, Mitch, before we get into anything on this show, it's time for Manthro Mailbag.
Perfect.
There you go.
It's everyone's new favorite segment.
The nude favorite segment.
You know, call them. I bet you they'd want to sponsor that.
They need us.
Good. They need you. Yeah, absolutely. You want to, what do you got?
I want to kick it off. I got, again, my notes.
Yes.
You know, like you said, this show has changed. I'm just going to move them closer. No, you know what? No, I'm not. I don't feel comfortable. I feel a little off today, man.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm not.
You're off.
I am.
You're
off.
not yourself.
Let's say
I don't like this guy.
Let's address it. I don't know what it is.
What happens? It's too hot out?
Not as limber.
No.
Maybe because I'm on
Maybe
time.
take a little button off. What's the big deal? Take it down one.
Doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
The microphone's
You're
covering
amongst
it up.
you're amongst friends. You're comfortable. There you go. Finally.
All right. So this one comes in. Hi, Manthro. Hi, Mitch and Dimitri. Long-time listener, first-time writer.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm really worried about COVID-19. So much so that I'm confident that I'm taking all the necessary precautions like sanitizing, washing my hands, all the surfaces, being cognizant, face mask. I'm doing everything I can. However, I'm scared of one thing.
What's that?
Can COVID be transmitted via the mati?
Oh.
Sincerely, Peter Zed.
Well, Peter Zed, that's a great question. Most people and most Greeks right now would say, what a fantastic question. This has not been addressed on the local news, on the national news. And I think it's something that we got to talk about. Can you get COVID through the mati? Yes. Yes, you can. I mean, if you can get a bloody nose, if you can get a headache through the mati, which we all know is, deemed to be true, then yeah, COVID can be 100% transferred via the mati.
You know what? Indeed, we are in scary times.
Yeah.
And let's just call it what it is. Peter Zed, thank you for the question. But although the mati has not technically been proven to have a direct link with any autoimmune or respiratory diseases, we know that it comes in the form of lust and jealousy, and
Yep.
and it's susceptible really to anything. So I would agree with my cohort here, Mitch.
So I would say if you don't want the mati, here's a couple of things that you got to stop doing. Stop being popular. Stop being funny. Stop being the best looking guy in the room.
Be ugly for a day.
Be ugly for a day. And just stop being yourself, really, at the end of the day. Then maybe people won't give you the mati and also pass on the COVID.
Yeah, you know what? Great tips. And I would say don't forget, don't buy any conventional olive oil. Get the extra virgin. Get the good stuff.
Get the good stuff.
Get the good olive oil,
Yeah.
because the mati knows when you're being cheap.
That's true, too.
Right? You can't put canola oil.
No.
See, that's the mistake that people do when they accept matiasi.
That's right.
They canola oil, grapeseed oil.
They're using the wrong stuff.
They do the wrong oils.
Right.
Here, you need the olive oils.
That's correct.
That's right.
The
Yeah.
wrong stuff. I got here one, dear Mitch and Dimitri, long-time listener, first-time letter writer.
Wow.
Everyone seems
We
to be
are.
using that.
We're more popular than we think, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. So me and my buddy are arguing, and we need the Manthro team to help resolve an issue. My buddy has been dating this girl for about 6 months, 3 months prior to COVID, 3 months during the pandemic, in which they didn't see each other at all. So during this time, she starts talking to another dude via social media outlets. She came out and told my buddy what has happened. She is confused and doesn't know who she'd rather be with. My buddy says he loves her and wants to keep moving on with her. Who is in the right? Signed, the Greek Mother Goose.
Oh.
The good friend coming in for the other friend.
Well, Greek Mother Goose, thank you very much for the compliments. But unfortunately, what's good for the goose is not necessarily good for the gander in this particular case. The thing is that you weren't really dating in the first place. See, what happens is if you don't have real physical contact, whether you're in the same city or not, it's a long-term relationship. And in these typical virtual long-term relationships where there's no contact, guess what happens? As a protectionist from a standpoint of protection, I should say, rather, you just say, oh yeah, we're dating, but you're not really dating. And so I just don't know if this particular lady should be at fault. And for you, young lady, go for the other guy, because he's put the effort in.
But the other guy was only making an effort through social media sites. So, I mean, what effort? The chances that she saw that guy as well are probably zero. So she's choosing through who's a better texter. Who's better on the social media?
At the end of the day, the scoreboard tells the score, not the plays in between the games.
Isn't that the truth?
Okay.
You know what? I guess, yeah, go with my cohort. I agree. 3 months prior, that's, what do we call it? That's probationary, right? The first 3 months. You're good.
Yeah, you can
then
get fired
COVID
for
hit.
anything.
That's not your fault. And now, during that 3 months, she can't be trusted. Boom, get rid of her. Done. She did you a favor, buddy. It's over.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He's got to move. He's got to realize, like, if you have to run in the race, if you got to be there and prove, you got to go.
And on top of it, now she gets to decide. You make her come back to you. Dump her, and she'll come back to you. Watch. Trust me. I've seen this. I've seen this happen.
Girls love the bad guy.
They love the bad guy.
We know this to be true.
Órale, chico. They love the bad guy. They love it. They love
Great
it.
questions this
Great
week.
questions.
Great
All right.
questions.
From there, let's go to everyone's favorite segment. I mean, every segment's their favorite, but this one's also, I think it's your favorite. Let's just call it a day.
I love, but you know what? I've been thinking about it. I got to come with a quick pick six for you because you come up with these great questions, and it's fun being on this
Hey,
side.
I don't mind. I jump in once in a while. Here we go. It's
All
quick
right.
pick six time. Here we
Okay.
go. Would you rather have sex with anyone you want or be able to teleport anywhere you want?
Oh, sex with anyone I want.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that one, you know what? I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, we're married, so that's probably not good. So I'll teleport.
Back in time where I could have sex with anyone I want.
Well done. Using both in your advantage, sir. Well done. Partner, have the huge bush or you have the huge bush?
I take pride in my bush. I say me have the huge
I
bush.
agree with that. I agree 100%.
You know what? I just think with a guy, it's kind of expected.
It kind
We
of,
got to
yeah.
get no.
We should
maybe,
talk about that
You know
one
what?
day, yeah.
We should invite someone from the Agape team
Right.
to
kind of-
address these. You know what?
You know what? Write that down.
Male bush.
Write that.
In
Male bush.
my
Yeah, write that
notes.
down. It's 500
How do you say
year-
male bush in Greek? Male bush.
Boost.
The bush.
It's 500 years later, and you're in charge of naming this era. What are you naming this period of time?
Yeah. Oh man, and this is quick pick 6.
Yeah.
Cowardice.
Cowardice.
The coward era.
The cowardice era. If you had only $5 to get drunk, what are you buying?
Colt 45.
I'll tell you right now. I get myself somehow to Greece, where I find my local Cypriots and or Cretans in the area. Tsipro. Hardcore Tsipro, straight from the bathtub. $5, you're living large.
I gotta tell you, I love being married to a Serb because man, the raki that they have, that thing is top mark.
good stuff.
But I'll tell you, going back, I said Colt 45. You want to know why? Back in the day, so no secret, Manthropy. I'm 37 years old. Okay, so I got a couple years on me. Right? Not all the years, just a couple weathered seasons, if you will. Back in the day when I was, call it 16, 17, high school essentially. You could go. I was smoking back then, so you could get a Colt 45, which was the best bang for your buck. You got 45 ounces, and you got charged the price of a regular 40, and a pack of smokes for $10.
$10.
$10. You were fixed up Friday, Saturday night. Dora, come on. You can't even get a nude. Look at one of these.
Dude, cigarettes are like $15 a pack now.
Well, as they should be. As
really?
a deterrent.
Price people out in the market is what
Price them out.
Price them out. Let's say you slept over at your buddy's house and you peed in his bed. Would you tell him or just sneak out?